Welcome to Couch Talk with Carmel. Last week I created a post asking you to submit questions to me regarding exercise and depression. Some of you may not know it, but exercise and depression significantly impact each other. There's a lot of research that's been done on this relationship between the two. So, some of my friends have sent some questions and I'd like to answer those questions today. The first question I have here is, how do I show friends with depression that life is worth living? That's a really good question. And I'll tell you what, the first thing that I want to encourage you to do is to remind your friend that there is professional help out there for them to help them manage the thoughts and feelings that they may be having. The other thing that I want to encourage you, and this is the most important thing that I really want to say about this particular question, is be sure that you don't find yourself in the role as your friend's therapist. You are not equipped to handle that unless you are a certified or licensed mental health professional, and you don't want that burden on you if something happens to your friend. You will find yourself wondering if there was something that you could have said or done to prevent the act that they committed. So make sure that you understand that your role as a friend is to support them and to encourage them and to link them with any resources that you think might be helpful for them. And also encourage them to read self-help books and things like that. That's always helpful as well. Next question. Can exercise really help with depression? The answer to that question is absolutely. There's a lot of research that's been done, and we all know that exercise is good for the body, but research is showing more and more that exercise is great for the mind as well. So I want you to understand that exercise can not only prevent symptoms of depression, but it can also reduce symptoms if you're already experiencing them. And also, if you've had an episode before of depression, exercise on a regular basis can help prevent relapse of those symptoms. So make sure that you're exercising to help reduce your symptoms. Now, another thing that exercise can do with depression is it kind of serves as a distraction. So if you're having some negative thoughts that are getting in the way of you living a productive life, exercise can kind of distract all of that and help you to focus on something positive. So the next thing that I have here as a question is, how often should I exercise? I recommend exercising 30 minutes a day. And the reason I say every day is because you want to try and develop a habit. You want this to be a routine. And if you're doing it in a sporadic manner, it's going to be hard to make this a part of your daily life. So exercise every single day. Minimum of 5 times a week. Okay? So 3 times a week can be sufficient, but I don't encourage it, because this is something that you're using for daily symptom management. So you want to make sure that it happens every single day. The next question is, how strenuous should the exercise be? It doesn't need to be super strenuous. Your exercise can be moderate, and it can be resistance training, it can be cardiovascular training. I actually encourage that you do a little bit of both. Not all cardio and not all strength or resistance training. So make sure that you incorporate both into your exercise regimen. You don't have to be some type of fitness fanatic for it to be effective. And then the next question is, are there any particular foods to help with depression? Diet plays a significant role in our mental health status. We know it plays a significant role in our physical health status, but it does play a significant role in how we feel every day. So just stay away from foods that are high in refined sugars and that are high in carbohydrates and things like that, and that's highly processed. You want to think about nature versus science. So foods that are closest to nature are the ones that are best for your body and your mind. Alright, so overall, I want you to think about exercise like you would an antidepressant. When your prescriber prescribes an antidepressant for you, they expect you to take it every single day. Exercise should be used in the very same manner. Well, guys, that's all we have for today. Let's recap everything that we've covered today. We have talked about how to handle a friend who's suffering from symptoms of depression. We've talked about whether or not exercise really helps with depression, and what types of exercises help with depression, how frequently we should be exercising, and we've also talked about some nutritional concerns regarding depression as well. I look forward to getting more questions from you. I'm so happy we're having this dialogue. This is so important. But in order for us to continue this dialogue on the couch, I need your questions. I want to talk about your interpersonal relationships. I want to talk about fitness and nutrition. And I want to talk about mental health concerns and confidence and self-esteem. And whatever your concerns are, I need your questions so we can talk it out on the couch.